Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. So before I jump on into adding a little bit more boost to the hard body by changing out the wastegate spring, I want to do a little bit of a story time because I couldn't really decide if I wanted this video just to be the video with the wastegate spring or if I wanted to do like a little bit of a vlog type stuff. So I'm going to do both. So right now it is early August in the Midwest. It's friggin' hot. It's been 90s with heat index of even higher here recently. So first of all, yeah, I'm filming after like 10 o'clock. It's like 11, I think. It's 10 or 11. And it's finally cooled off outside, and we've actually got a cold front coming in, so everything's cooled off. And so it may start raining during this video, and it may get loud, and if that's the case, that sucks. But we're just going to roll with it because it's finally cooled off enough that I feel like working a little on the hard body. Working on the hard body brings me to later this week, so today's Monday. On Friday, there is an event that I would like to go to, drag, drift, hang out, party, whatever. I don't really know if I'm gonna do the things, but I would like to at least go. And I can bring the truck and at least have the option, because just depending on layouts and what else going on there and how many people are there will depend on whether you see footage later on of the truck doing stuff or whether you just see some footage from the event that I took just because I thought it was cool. So that is happening Friday. Right now it's Monday. If I am going to run the truck and anything, there's a couple of tech items that I need to look at. I've been having an issue with the battery terminal, and that's caused me to take off the battery terminal cover, and I have to have that to pass tech if I am going to do any of the drift pad stuff. Not so much for the drag racing side of it. I am really curious to see what this would run in the quarter mile, so if it's not real busy, that could be a good opportunity to maybe get a track number. But I'm thinking if we're going to go, I might as well put the 8-pound spring in. If I'm going to put the 8-pound spring in, I should really do a little bit of testing with the 8-pound spring before I go. So it's cool. I'm in the mood. I'm going to pull the wastegate off this thing, throw the new spring in it, and then drive around this week and see how we go. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about the spring because it's kind of an awkward spot, but the wastegate's in kind of an awkward spot. So probably just going to roll with it, and however it turns out is good enough. So if this gets real boring, I'll just start time-lapsing stuff, but it really shouldn't take too long. I just know that it's a pain because of where the bolts are and stuff, so yeah, let's get to it. I'm thinking one of these ratcheting wrenches would be super ideal for this. But also they're standard, and I'm guessing I probably need metric to get this off, so this may not work either. But it's super tight for this bolt. Actually, yeah, I don't think that even works because of how tight it is against. Wow, that is really tight. Yeah, I think I remember putting this in here. It's a pain. So it's so tight to the wastegate that a socket won't even fit around that. Which means this hadn't been done with an open wrench. I really don't remember if I put that on before even installing the manifold. There's no way. Okay, stand by. So I got it figured out. Wow, is it a struggle. So I think I might have installed this before I had the manifold on. Regardless, I've just about got it off now. And once this goes back on, it will not be fastened the same way. We're going to have to change this. If I can flip the bolts around, put a nut on the back, instead of the way I've got it right now. And then it'll be way easier to get on and off. Because if it doesn't like the 8-pound spring and needs to go back to the 5, oof, I don't want to have to do this again. Okay, so this is finally off, and we're not going to talk about how long it took me to find the spring after I misplaced it. That's fine. So this all looks to be in good shape so far from the time it's done on the truck, which is good. Everything's still holding pretty tight. We're going to redesign a little bit how I did the fasteners on the top so that they don't fasten from underneath where you can't actually turn them at all because of the clearance through here, but that'll be later. So for now, let's get this top off. Okay, that's all off. Red spring, which is, you know, the whole point is this one's a bit lighter and this one's a bit stiffer. There's not a ton of difference between them, but typically blue is 8.5 pounds, and red is 5 or so. So we should see a little more boost. Yep. All looks good. Alright, there we go. This can go back on the truck. Well, it took way longer than it should have, but it's back on the truck with the new spring in it. And with that bolt on the other side flipped around with a nut on the other side, so hopefully it's easier to get it on and off in the future. So, alright. Went ahead and got the positive battery and negative battery terminal covers put back on. After getting these messed with a little bit, I think these fusible links may have to be replaced here soon. Just the little terminal under here is starting to get a little bad, but I've got it back together holding with a good connection, so that'll be good enough for now. Okay, new wastegate spring is in the wastegate. Wastegate is on the truck. It took way longer than it should have because of how tight everything is in there. It was way more complicated than I remember it being. But it's all good because it's in there now and it's late. So not going to be driving it tonight, but I'll definitely show some driving footage of this later and let you guys know how it does on 8 pounds. I'm assuming it ought to do pretty good. But anyway, that's all for now. So thanks for coming, clicking this video, and I'll catch you later.